Hello everyone, welcome to AnyAut Certified Tester program which is part of JPacked and it is day 2. So yesterday we have seen uh, the briefly overview of what is AnyAut. So we saw web portal and then we saw Excel sheet. Okay, so basically Excel sheet was primarily from where we started. Okay, and web portal is the enhanced version of this Excel sheet. Okay, so this Excel sheet only we manage, but web portal will also do the test case management, means whatever we can write test case there and we can map, but that will be enhanced more in coming future, and that will uh, do a lot of other things apart from what we have currently in Excel sheet. All right, so uh, today we have very short session where we'll see just about suppose I uh, ask a module. I gave a module to you. Okay, all right. So suppose if I ask to suppose it's interrupt. Let me try to open that interrupt. It is I have if I have that URL interrupt. Okay, maybe I'm not sure if the login is correct. Okay. Interrupt. Let me try this test version, the test server we have. Okay, so let me try that. I just wanted to show you um, IT. How we start. Okay, all right, so we are good here. We am able to log in into a test server of interrupt. Okay, generally this server we use for testing purpose. All right, so in Excel sheet you can see we have about modules, admin, trainers, trainees in general. Okay, now if I suppose I want to automate this uh, contact us. All right, I want to automate this contact us, and I asked team this uh, who are AnyAut certified testers, right? And I asked, okay, we have this module which has been developed by dev team, and our AnyAut framework is already there. Now we have to just write this uh, test cases, and we have to map in AnyAut. So how we can do that? What is the process to do that? Okay, so first is we should have the test cases, manual test cases. So currently I will not focus on about manual test cases, because anyhow that anyone who has to validate this screen, they have to create number of test cases with number of scenarios, right? So I'll take a simple example. Suppose my module is, I'll add here contact us. Okay, and suppose I give AnyAut sorry, interrupt contact us, right? And in description I can say contact us. And do you want to execute? Yes, I want to execute. So today we'll not see team execution part. Okay, in coming sessions we'll see about this, but today mainly we'll focus if I have to. Okay, let me save this. So I have added one module, that is contact us in module. Okay, now I can go here in test cases and I can write one test case here is, okay, my module name was contact us, module ID, right? Contact us. Okay, someone has mapped this one. Okay, so I'm just giving example team. So let me take general module. Okay, I'm not going to spend some time on to add this. So what I'll do is I'll take general, right? This is just an example team. We're just going through example. Suppose I have added uh, general module. Let's take a general module. Okay, and I want to execute this. So suppose my general module I have covered in, let me delete this line so it will not confuse us. Okay, so in general module, suppose in general I consider contact us. Okay, so test case ID I can give here is interrupt admin. uh, Suppose create a contact. Okay, so I can say create okay, 1 second, let me, actually it is send a message to admin. Okay, so what I can write here is send message. Okay, so through contact us page I can send message to admin whatever I want to uh, ask to the admin, or anything I need to do. I have any query as a client or customer I need to ask with a admin or the IT and suppose. So in that case I can send message through contact us page. Okay, now so if I have to write, so first positive scenario team, first positive scenario is send a message. Okay, so here I'll say send message to admin, or in particular if I say interrupt admin, right? I want to execute, yes I want to execute, and for which data set I can say TD01, right? So we have added module. Okay, it was already there, so we saw how we can add, right? Now we have added one test case for general module, where in general we are covering contact us page, and the first positive test case will be uh, like send a message to admin. Now the next step is, if I go here, let me zoom this little bit. Let me see if we have any questions, team. Can you show the data set in TD01? Yeah, sure, I'll show that. I guess it's general message from trainers to trainees. No, it's not message to trainees, actually uh, those are notifications one trainer or admin will send to trainees. That is a different part. In every any web application, if you open, there will see about us, contact us, all these things. So this is about like contact us. If you want to contact that company or that admin, then you can send email or something like this with your contact details. So those kind of things will be handled in contact us. It is not related to functionality of uh, interrupt notifications. Okay, but the test ID is admin login. No, test case ID is not admin login. Let me go back. See, uh, okay, so let me change this. Okay, if I give this admin and in general, let me mark this general send message. All right, we are good here. And okay, the another question. So Selenium Live is hosted by you or Karthik, as per we know. So Muhammad, there are two things. Uh, Selenium Live project. Okay, we will have at 7:30. Okay, and as far as I know, Karthik has moved his class down 30. That's to accommodate the AnyAut class. Please clarify. So I hope you got email communication about this. Means when we have a Selenium Live training for advanced batch. So please check. And today we have 7:30 we have live project, Selenium live project batch, day 2. All right, team. So okay, now as I have modified this test case ID. Test case ID team, it depends on you. Okay, you can provide anything. It does not depend on application. It's it's for your convenience, but you have to give us some meaningful name so that you can identify later on also. And someone has asked me to show you that test TD, okay, test data sheet. So here is the test data sheet team. So what I have given is this TD01, right? So here we have relate every data related to browser, okay, and then courses, trainer, trainee, in the similar way will create for uh, journal contact us page. Okay, but let me go to here. So we are done with test case, right? Let me go to this. Okay, so these are test steps. Okay, so in test steps, what we have, team, we have module ID, test case ID. Okay, and okay, so this is just example, team. I'm showing how you can create a, if I ask to create a test case for a new page or any enhancement in the application is there, how I can do that, right? So here is interrupt. So what was the module ID for me? It was I have to general, right? Okay, now what was the test case ID, team? Test case ID was this one. and test step number. So first, in the same way, what I have to do is, suppose I have written end-to-end test cases. Okay, so I'll open browser. Okay, then in second steps, what I have to do is I have to navigate to. We'll come to questions if you have any after finishing these test steps. Okay, navigate browser. Okay, here we will navigate to that particular URL. Okay, in first steps we are opening browser, in second steps we are uh, navigating to that URL, and in third step uh, click on contact us link. So we'll see if this is a link or what, this contact us. Okay, but I have just we have to modify. So if I have to see, let me inspect this, and this is link team. See, this is the HTML tag A. Okay, so it means this is a link. All right, so let me close this. All right, so first we have to open that contact us page. Now I have to enter full name, email, subject and message. Okay, so enter full name, right? Then my fifth step will be, what is the enter email ID. Now sixth step will be, what is that, enter subject. Okay, and seventh step will be enter whatever you want to send a message. Okay, and eight will be, is it submit? Yes, it is submit. So it will be click submit. All right, team. And based on, if you want to close browser, you can add this close browser. Okay, if you don't want to close browser, you can just if you want to utilize that browser session in other test case as well, so you can do that. Okay, but suppose we are writing into test cases and I want to close, so what I can do is close browser. Okay, so this is a complete uh, test case we have now for just a simple positive scenario, and all these are low-level keywords. Okay, now to open a browser we have keyword open browser, and then we have navigate browser. uh, I hope this is click link. Yeah, and then we have what we have, type text keyword. Okay, so here we are typing text in all, and enter message also. I hope this is a text box, and here to click a button, what we have, click button, right? Okay, and then close browser. Okay, so we are done with mapping with low level keywords. Okay, let me just uh, change the color to just differentiate this, or maybe, yeah, this one will be good. Okay, let me, yeah, same thing I'll do here, team. Okay, don't leave blank anything whatever we are writing here. So we are done with the test cases, right? Now what we have to, what is the next thing? Element ID. Okay, so we have to map. So let me ask team, how many of you have basic knowledge on element identification? Because that will be the most crucial part when you are writing a test case, and then you have to identify, and you have to map these elements. Okay, so many members say yes, they have uh, element identifications. Okay, that's very good. So okay, so what I can do is I'll just okay, we'll see. 1 second, let me see if you have any other question. Uh, how can we map send message test case with the test data? Okay, I'll show you. Just wait for, because we have to add a data. Okay, so we'll see how we can map that thing. When you are share Google Drive to JPEG members, yeah, we'll share. I have created folder, but I need to get the confirmation from the sales team who are the part of JPEG member and any other who opted for this program, AnyAut certified tester program. With those member, I'll share most probably by today. Okay. Okay. Another question is not a question, just for your information. CLab. Okay. CLab dot contact page in contact in the home page. Okay. Thank you, Ruxana. How do we determine which are high-level and low-level keywords? So based on, see, whatever the keywords we have, so like we just saw. So currently let's focus on low-level keywords. Okay. So how we are creating low-level keywords? Any step, okay, that, okay, any steps where we are uh, like we are doing something like opening browser and navigate any action, okay, you are performing on the application. So for that action you have to uh, give a keyword name. So suppose I'm opening a browser, so I gave open a browser keyword. So it's on your team, and whatever in between within the team we have discussed, if you're not using AnyAut. Okay, but if you are using AnyAut, so we already have some list of keywords with us, and that has been mapped with uh, methods. Okay, so you have to provide these particular keyword names what already has been identified. Okay, now so how the question is how we can identify keywords. So I just explained based on the actions you are performing on the application. So on that keyword should be very meaningful and it should reflect what you are doing. Okay, so suppose I'm clicking a link, so I can give a click link. Suppose I'm typing something in text, I can like in AnyAut we have given type text, right? I can also write set text or enter text. So different way of giving keywords, team. Okay. So I hope this is clear how we identify keywords. Okay. Okay, now let me element IDs team. Okay, so we have to map with element IDs. So for element IDs, what I'll do is uh, I'll open this in Firefox, and that will be where we have I have installed a Firepath, so that will be very easy to. Okay, so first let me go to element ID, and here what I'll do is cteam. So we have page, okay, element name, and then element IDs. All right, so we are covering in IAT underscore general, right, in general page. And what I can do is, so first element is, okay, let me log in first here. So team, please focus what we are currently doing. Don't go to jump to high level keywords. We'll explain that thing. Okay. So because I don't want to confuse others in keywords. Okay. So just focus on low level keywords, how we can identify and all. So okay, now we have clicked. So to click on this link, I need a XPath, right? Okay. So here we can see. So I'm not going in detail team. I'm just copying whatever I got from Firepath. Okay. So here I can say contact us. Okay. Okay. Let me make all this. Or what I can do is I can just copy paste this from line number 39. Okay. I'll change the general. Okay. And then so okay. So first thing is contact. All right. Why I'm getting this context? Hmm. Okay. This is another. So contact us. Okay. All right. So we have to provide uh, one to make this field as a text. Okay. So what I did is I single quote I have provided. All right. So now what I have to do is I have to copy that XPath and paste it here. Okay. So let me delete all these XPath from here. And okay. So we got the contact us links XPath and I copy pasted here. Okay. Now I need this full name as well. So contact name, Okay, and here what I can do is suppose I say full name or like this. Okay, and what do we have then? Then we have email. I just copy the XPath, and what can I do is email. Okay, XPath. Now I go to subject. I just identify. So team, you can also write your own XPath, but I'm not focusing on that thing. Okay, and subject. So this dot thing you can remove or you can keep. It will not create any problem. So let me remove this. Okay, now the next thing we have a message. So what is this? Okay, what we have in this? So suppose I got this. Okay, so I'm not sure this will work on our team, but I'm just for the time being I'm just writing the whatever I got from there. Okay, and here I can say message, and okay, all right, let me delete all these things. So we are good here, team. We identify XPath and we map with the names. All right, so this is how we identify element and we map with uh, elements names. So we have given module name and for which element we have XPath here. Now if I go back to that Excel sheet and here I can provide that whatever element name we have given in EID, okay, worksheet. So contact us. Okay, all right, now type text. So we have a full name, sorry where it went. Everybody was with me, team, and then we have email, right? And after this we have subject, and after this we have, I forgot to map with click button, team, right? So we have to do map with that also. Message, and here I have to add another row for, suppose I say submit message. Okay, and let me see what is the XPath for that button. Okay, submit. Let me copy that and I'll put here. Okay, so we are good here. I'll just say what was the name of that? Submit message. Okay, all right, submit message. Okay, so just make sure that we don't have any blank. Otherwise you'll receive some errors. Okay, now the one question was how we can map with data. Okay, so in the same way we can see we have this column test data where we are providing first we'll enter data in a test data worksheet and then we'll map. Before that, let me see if we have any questions. Where you are mapping to. Okay, so this is actually a mapping. What will happen when we'll in the framework, it has been written like whatever we are entered in element ID, EID worksheet. So when you run test, it will go through the test steps. It will find that uh, element ID, okay, or element name, whatever what we have given here, element name. Okay, so based on element name, it will look into this sheet and it will pick the XPath from here, that locator from here. So with the element name, we are in test steps worksheet, we are mapping with whatever the details we have in EID worksheet. So Asa, I hope this is clear to you how we mapped here. Okay. Another question is so we can use this Excel sheet as a template to create the complete test cases. That's correct. That's correct. We can use this Excel sheet. For AnyAut, this is the standard format, or we can create our own. No, this is the standard format. We have to follow this format right now. Okay. So because we have given like where the script should look for element ID, for test data, and how to pick from the elements and all those things, where to look for test cases, where to look for test steps. So you have to follow this whatever we are doing here. But if it is a web portal, you don't worry about this, because there you will map everything, okay, without any Excel. Now team, what I'll do is, so we have, so in a similar way, we have given element, we have mapped with element IDs. Now we have to map with whatever we have in TD01, because in the test case, right, we gave that we want to execute with the whatever we have in TD01. So this is the browser name, and then we have a browser URL. Okay, and now we have to provide all these details in test data. So here's, say this is a general page. Okay, so general, okay, I will not say it's a page because we are utilizing uh, contact us page through general, and then hash, I can say what was that full name, right? Correct, it was full name. So I would say full name. Okay, whatever you want to give, just full name. So if I say ABC, and let me copy paste this. That will be easy for me to map everything. So from line number 44, I'll rename this. Okay. So let me make it general. Okay, and here I'll provide full name, right? And suppose I want to give full name as ABC, and then email, and then here abc at the rate of test.com, and after that we have subject, right? So subject, so hello I'll say as a subject, and then we have message, right? uh, I can say hello AnyAut. That's it, that I want to send as a message, and rest I can delete. We are good. So this, let me check, this is page, okay, and from general page we have all these things, full name, email. Now I can go and I can just map with full name. I can provide those whatever we have entered there, and sorry, it is a link, right? So that doesn't require any data. Full name, I can say full name here, and then email, and then subject, and then message, right? We are done. So see how simple it is to create a test case. It took because I was explaining in between, so it took longer, but within 10-15 minutes, or not that, more than that, we can complete a test case in terms of this format. So now we are done, we are good here, and if we execute this, so if we have given as a flag as yes, uh, this will also execute with your other test cases or modules. So any questions, team? Any question on this? Let me go through questions. I have one question. Sure, Melcher, but I don't see your question. Okay, another question is we don't mention the browser or the URL. Sure, Melcher, I'll just unmute you. Let me just answer this question from Ruxana. In test data, we don't mention the browser or URL. That's correct, because in first worksheet, we have given the application URL, right? And another question, it picked from here. And another question is browser, because in test data, uh, we have given like which browser it should run, TD01. Earlier it was uh, it was like that, like it will pick from the test data on which browser you want to execute, but uh, we have modified various things, okay, but just consider we are also passing on which browser it should execute. Like you want test this one on Chrome, and another one browser, and another test data on some other browser, so that you can do. Okay, so I hope I answered your question. Okay, uh, let me unmute you, Melcher. We have another 5-6 minutes team. Hi Melcher, I have unmuted you.
Hi, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm lazy to type. So I have
Hey,
a
no
quick
problem.
question regarding the element ID.
Okay.
So what if in the developer perspective, they change the ID. So what's going to happen with the AnyAut, is that the AnyAut, how the AnyAut can notify the tester? Is AnyAut is a framework. So is this work like an ID or like an Eclipse that will notify the user or the tester about the changes or any error? Or what if there's no ID? I mean, the element ID. So what?
So currently in AnyAut, suppose any element has been changed or page uh, element identity has been changed. So in this case, in whatever the report will generate or something, you'll get notified there. Something has been failed because uh, it will throw no such element found or something like this. Error message will get, and based on that we have to go and check if the element is changed or something, and then we have to update our EID worksheet here. So this is currently how it works. Okay, so if something is changed, you'll get notifications in your uh, HTML reports once the execution completed. And then if you see some uh, possible errors due to element changes, then you can go and check in the application, and if there is any changes you can map with the uh, your element ID worksheet. So this is how currently you can do in AnyAut. Did I answer your question, Melcher?
Yep. Okay. Yep.
So any other question? Okay, thank you. Another question is just trying to understand that AnyAut can be used for any application, right? What you are saying, showing is just an example, right? That's correct. So see, this set test setup Excel sheet is not a framework. We have framework, separate framework for this, means where we have library files, other things. This is a setup test where uh, you can take any application, not just Interact or AnyAut. Take just any application, and whatever I have shown you today, that way you can go and you can map in this format, and you can automate that application. So you don't have to worry about writing Selenium scripts or other parts. You just have to map all your things like test cases, modules, steps, elements, and you will be ready with your application to automate. Okay, another question is, could you please show the low-level keywords and EID worksheet? Okay, so let me first go to EID. Okay, so this you can say as a your element repository. Okay, where you have all your elements. So you can put all your elements from the page, module wise or page wise. You can give us some proper name, and you can put all those elements here, element identification like XPath or something. Okay, now if we go to low level keyword, so we have identified several keywords for uh, various objects or elements, you can say, like browser. So what action can be performed on browser? Like we can open browser, navigate, close, quit, maximize, refresh, go back, go forward, all those things, right? And we have provided keywords in similar way for checkboxes or edit field, right? So like something to type, something to read from that. So different things for the different elements we have provided here, like link, click link, verify link. So all these things are will go under low level keywords. Are the keywords used to identify methods? That's correct. Whatever the keywords will be here, in the next session I will show you a little bit idea how we um can uh, where we have mapping of this um, what is this low level keywords in our framework. All right, so team, we have hard stop here. We have to close this session because I have another session after this. So if you want to join Slim Live project, you are most welcome. Okay, let me quickly go over the our keywords used to identify methods. That's correct. Can we use page object model for reusable modules? Uh, that is separate part. Okay. Looks like it has been developed using both DTF keyword framework. That's correct. Uh, okay, so team, thank you so much for joining this session, and we have hard stop here because we have another session coming up. So thank you everyone. Thank you for joining this day 2 of AnyAut certified tester program. Okay, bye for now everyone.